Most people think their car is transportation. But for a lot of people, their car is actually a wealth-destroying subscription with cup holders. It gets you to work. It gets you to the store. It gets you to the gym you pay for, but may or may not actually attend. But every month, it also quietly takes hundreds of dollars from your future. And the scary part is that car payments have become so normal that people barely question them anymore. $600 a month? Normal. $700 a month? Apparently fine. $800 a month? Well, at least the seats are heated while your bank account freezes to death. Today, we're talking about why your car payment may be keeping you broke. Not because cars are bad, not because you can never have a nice car, but because buying the wrong car the wrong way at the wrong time can quietly destroy your ability to build wealth. The first problem is monthly payment thinking. Most people walk into a dealership asking one question: how much is the payment? And dealerships love that question. Because once you focus only on the monthly payment, almost anything can be made to look affordable. A $40,000 car does not feel like $40,000 anymore. It feels like $600 a month. A $60,000 car does not feel like $60,000. It feels like $800 a month. That sounds less painful until you remember there are 12 months in a year. Interest exists, insurance exists, repairs exist, and math remains undefeated. The real question is not, can I afford the payment? The real question is, what is this car actually costing me? Because the payment is only the cover charge. The real bill is much bigger. Insurance, gas, maintenance, repairs, registration, tires, interest, depreciation, and the occasional mystery noise under the hood that somehow costs $1,100. That is how a $600 car payment can become a $1,000 a month lifestyle decision. And if you are trying to save money, pay off debt, build an emergency fund, or invest, that car payment may be eating the money that should be building your future. The second problem is long loans. A longer loan makes an expensive car feel affordable. That is the magic trick. Instead of paying for the car over 4 or 5 years, people stretch it to 6 or 7 years, sometimes even longer. And suddenly, the monthly payment looks smaller. But the car did not get cheaper. You just agreed to stay in debt longer. That is like saying, good news, this punch in the face will now be spread out over 84 months. Long loans are dangerous because cars usually lose value quickly. So you may owe more than the car is worth. That means if you need to sell it, trade it, or if something goes wrong, you can be stuck. You are not just driving a car. You are driving a payment plan that is slowly sinking into depreciation. And depreciation is brutal because it happens quietly. Nobody sends you an alert that says, congratulations, your car lost $3,000 in value while you were eating lunch. But it happens. The car gets older. The miles go up. The value goes down. And you keep paying. That is why buying too much car too early can crush wealth. Your money is going into something that usually loses value while also charging you interest. That is a rough combination. The third problem is opportunity cost. Your car payment is not just money leaving your account. It is money that cannot do anything else. If your car payment is $700 a month, that is $700 that cannot go toward credit card debt. It cannot go toward your emergency fund. It cannot go toward investing. It cannot go toward a house fund. It cannot go toward freedom. $700 a month is $8,400 a year. Over 5 years, that is $42,000. And that does not include insurance, fuel, repairs, or the money you could have earned if some of it was invested. So the real question is not just, can I make the payment? It is, What am I giving up to make this payment? Because every dollar has a job. And if too many of your dollars are working for your car, they are not working for you. The fourth problem is using cars to look successful. This one hurts because cars are public. People see them. Nobody sees your emergency fund. Nobody sees your investment account. Nobody sees the credit card balance hiding behind the tinted windows. But they see the car. So cars become a status shortcut. A person might not have savings. They might have debt. They might be stressed every month. But when they pull up in the nice car, it feels like success. The problem is that looking successful and becoming successful are not the same thing. A car can make you look rich while quietly keeping you broke. That is the fake luxury trap. Real luxury gives you options. Fake luxury gives you payments. Real luxury makes life easier. Fake luxury makes life look better while making your bank account worse. The goal is not to impress people at a red light for 7 seconds. The goal is to build a life that feels good after the engine turns off. The fifth problem is upgrading too often. Some people finally pay off a car and then immediately trade it in for a new payment. That is financial sabotage wearing new car smell. A paid-off car is one of the most underrated wealth-building tools for everyday people. Because once the payment is gone, that money can finally go somewhere useful. Debt payoff, savings, investing, emergency fund, travel fund, luxury fund. Anything other than sending it to a lender every month like a subscription to stress. But instead, many people treat a paid-off car like a problem. They think, it's getting older. It has miles on it. I deserve something nicer. And maybe they do deserve something nicer. But the question is timing. Do you deserve the car more than you deserve financial peace? Do you deserve the upgrade more than you deserve savings? Do you deserve the payment more than you deserve freedom? Sometimes the smartest move is to keep driving the paid-off car and let your money breathe. Because there is nothing wrong with an older car that works. An older paid-off car can be a wealth-building machine. Not because it makes you money directly, but because it stops taking so much. Now let's talk about the better way. The wealthy way to buy cars is not always buying the cheapest car. It is buying less car than you can technically afford. That is the key. Just because you can get approved does not mean you can afford it. Approval is not a blessing. Approval is a lender saying, "We believe you can survive this payment." Before buying a car, ask better questions. What is the total price? What is the interest rate? How long is the loan? What will insurance cost? What will maintenance cost? Can I still save and invest with this payment? If the answer is no, the car is too expensive. Not because you are not good enough for it, but because your future is worth more than a payment. Buy the car that fits your financial life now, not the fantasy version of your life you hope catches up later. That is where people get trapped. They buy the lifestyle first and expect the income to catch up. But income does not always catch up. Sometimes the payment just sits there every month like a very expensive reminder that optimism is not a budget. The best car is not always the flashiest car. The best car is the one that gets you where you need to go while letting your money keep moving too. Because if your car looks rich, but your bank account is gasping for air, that is not luxury. That is transportation-themed poverty. So here is the main point. Your car payment might be normal, but normal does not mean smart. Normal is being broke. Normal is credit card debt. Normal is no emergency fund. Normal is living paycheck to paycheck while driving something that costs more than your future can handle. You do not have to be normal. Drive less car than you can afford. Avoid long loans. Watch the interest rate. Keep your car longer. Do not upgrade just because you are bored. And when the car is paid off, Enjoy the payment-free life for a while. Let that money build something. Because real wealth is not built by looking rich in traffic. It is built by keeping more of your money and putting it to work. A nice car is not the enemy. A bad car payment is. So before you buy or upgrade your next car, ask one question. Is this car moving me toward wealth, or is it just making me look wealthy while keeping me broke? That question can save you thousands. And that is the real wealth fix. If you want quick, simple money moves for building wealth, clearing debt, and living better without pretending you hate nice things, subscribe to 10-Minute Wealth Fix.